In the era of Grace Kelly and Elizabeth Taylor, Knoxville women knew who to see if they wanted to look beautiful.
But the hairstylist who made the magic happen ended up a murder victim in his own home. WBIR 10 News reporter Leslie Ackerson has tonight's Appalachian Unsolved.
You know, he had a reputation and he was very well known.
Joseph Weir was an icon in the cosmetology community.
It appears he was extremely well liked.
He had a lot of friends. A lot of friends looked up to him.
He was accessible, was approachable.
Running a beauty school and owning several salons, Weir was at the height of his fame in the 50s through the 70s.
He won numerous awards for doing the hair, the coiffure, as they call it, everybody, Joseph.
The popular hairdresser often graced the pages of Knoxville newspapers. But when Joseph Weir made headlines in November of 1983, the reason was much more grim.
I looked out in the woods and I saw his legs sticking out onto the bush.
On a Monday morning after the Thanksgiving weekend, it was a horrifying discovery made by Weir's caretaker, the body of the 59-year-old covered by branches and tree limbs in his backyard.
He was stabbed multiple times, predominantly in the neck.
The Knox County Sheriff's Office has led the investigation from the start. Now Cold Case Director Mike McLean tries to learn what he can from old case files.
Appears to be obviously a very violent attack.
Evidence shows Weir put up a fierce fight with his attacker, the blood trail stretching throughout the home to the carport.
Police are continuing their investigation into this brutal stabbing. At this point, they say their biggest lead is a missing Cadillac from the victim's home.
Also missing, Weir's wallet, checkbook, and any cash. Days later, the Cadillac Eldorado was found abandoned more than 250 miles away in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, burned. A murder weapon was never found.
Many people have lost a good friend, and the hairdressing community has lost one of the biggest people that have been in our business.
The brutal death mystified his friends, who knew Weir as a successful entrepreneur and a welcoming person.
We were all shocked.
For a time, he ran a nightclub downtown called the Europa. It was a welcoming place for the gay community to gather. That's where Richard Cameron first met him.
The billboard on the side of the building that said the Europa, Knoxville's unique nightclub, which was, I always thought, well, I'm unique, so I belong here.
Today, Cameron owns Club XYZ, an LGBT-friendly business, and he wonders about the years of friendship he missed.
Could he have been a mentor to me? Possibly. I don't know. This man deserves justice.
Looking back at the crime scene, investigators have developed a few theories.
This is somebody that came in with the intent on robbing him, and they were going to assault him to whatever level they needed to get what they wanted. No forced entry, no alterations of the alarm system, which not a lot of people had. I mean, he had a very good alarm system for 1983.
Weir's lifestyle and habits lead authorities to think that he brought the wrong person into his home.
That Mr. Weir was seen on Sunday evening in a particular area of town that was known for, I think back then they called it cruising, you know, where Mr. Weir potentially was looking for somebody.
Joseph, through his friends, had said that he had done that on occasions, had picked people up and took them home with him.
And within that environment, there were people who were predators who were looking to hurt people.
As for suspects, a lack of forensic clues make it challenging, as DNA processing wasn't invented at the time.
So then people would say, well, why don't you go back and re-examine it now? So, well, the items that you would need to collect, you wouldn't think about collecting in 1983.
Police believe their best chance of moving this case along is someone coming forward.
Somebody out there knows something.
Cameron hopes the wait for answers won't be much longer.
Let's do some justice and let's get this case closed. It's not fair to me, it's not fair to the community, and especially it's not fair to Joseph's family.
In Knoxville, Leslie Ackerson, 10 News.
Of course, it has been many years, but if you remember this case and have any information that can help law enforcement gain traction in solving it, you can call the number on your screen for the Knox County Sheriff's Office and leave a tip there. On our website right now, we have a closer look at the life of Joseph Weir.